Good morning. It's Dr. Danielle here. And as you can see, I'm on my way to somewhere. Well, welcome to day 36 of this passive to passionate 40-day journey. And yesterday, I told you to start nesting. Today, I want to report that last night, my water broke. And when you think about the water breaking right before giving birth, everybody's water doesn't break. I know of my 3 actual pregnancies with my children, my water only broke with my son. And it was a very new experience because, we think we're in control of everything when we're in control of nothing at that point. The process is beginning, and the only thing that we are to do is to breathe into it, push when we're told to push, and then allow the baby to be born. And I'm going to say that it's the same way with our purpose. Okay? Now, I'm even going to go so far as to say that this is actually my first real experience of going with my purpose, which is the reason why this today is called the actual birth process and labor. You see, the bag of waters that broke were the illusions that I held on to. Just like when we have babies, when women have babies and men are there to watch us. But you know what I mean. But it's the exact same way. The exact same way. Because that bag of water was where we held the baby. And then when it's time for the baby to be born, the water breaks. Or, as in the case of my first 2 children, the water was broken, manually broken. And the symbolism for that for me was that the bag of waters was no longer needed. And the bag of waters that broke for me yesterday was the bag of illusions that I held about myself. Things that made me, quote unquote, special, not in a good sense. The specialness was not in a good sense. And if you've read any of A Course in Miracles, then you would know what I mean by that specialness. But the special that I'm talking about and those illusions are those ideas and concepts about ourselves that we hold on to, believing that they're real and they're not. But yet and still, we'd hold on to them because that's all we know from our lifetime. But when we conceived, and when I say conceive, I'm not talking about the conception, because we conceive before we even know that we've conceived. But when we become aware, that's when we begin the process of taking care of ourselves, taking care of our purpose. So, my water is broke. When I say illusions, that bag of illusions, that water broke, it broke with a ferocity. It was like gushing everywhere. Okay? Because I had long held on to a belief that in order for me to live my purpose, I had to struggle, I had to suffer, I had to sacrifice everything. And that was a humongous illusion, an illusion that had to be broken, an illusion that was hindering the process of my purpose being birthed. So as you know, with the water breaking, labor goes as long as it takes. But breathing through the process, I know the baby can't help but come. All right? This has been Dr. Danielle Mincy White of Emotional Physical Therapy, and have a blessed Tuesday. And I will see you tomorrow.